Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. I'm currently on my rogue, hanging out in Stormwind, about to get some conquest pieces of gear. Some of you might ask, but Dalaran, don't you already have a full set of conquest gear? If you take a look at the rogue and the title, it is not the same rogue that I've been playing. This is my second rogue that I'm currently playing right now. Let me tell you guys exactly what has been happening for about a week and currently what my situation is. Just an update for you guys, just so the guys that watch me know what's up. So why am I not on my main rogue? I have two rogues. This rogue's name is Dalaran YT. This rogue's name is Dalaran XD. They look very similar, but they are different. Now why am I not on my main? My main type right now has an issue, and I've talked to Blizzard about this. I've basically been trying to figure out how to solve this issue for a week. If you guys been coming out to the streams or you watch some of my videos, you'll know that I've been getting stutters on my rogue. FPS stutters, and they are fairly frequent. They usually happen when I'm outside of my garrison, so most of the times when I'm in my garrison, they don't really appear. But one of the ways to trigger these stutters, to show you guys what it looks like, is when I enter PvP combat. So I'm going to run by. You guys saw the stutter happen, right? So I have FPS right here, so you can watch the frames. I'm going to reset myself and reset the item level, because that seems to be what's triggering it. So I'm going to reset my item level until my health normalizes. What we will see again, if you watch my FPS and the frames, there is a stutter. And when I record this kind of footage and then I play it back, there's just straight up frames missing out of the game when I get these stutters. Now, this is one of the ways to fix these stutters. So if you watch my frames, I'm getting about 110 with this Worgen hanging out here. And it dropped to about from 110 to 68 or so. The stutters they usually happen in chunks, and it kind of depends. The chunks vary depending on how many FPS I have. So let's say I have 170 frames per second. It'll drop to about 100 frames. And the frames that I do drop, they're just gone. So this stutter happens. Basically, every time the stutter happens, it looks a lot like this. So again, health normalizes. Let me go. And you saw the stutter happen. I'm pretty sure you saw it this time. So I did it 3 times now. These stutters happen when I first get engaged in PvP combat after leaving combat, or whenever my health normalizes after leaving the item level. There's a stutter. I'm going to keep moving to show you guys. There's a stutter when my health normalizes on my rogue. And that's just some of the ways I can trigger it. I can make the stutter appear just to show you guys what it does. This stutter also can happen sometimes on Battle.net notifications, kind of like how you have right here, the online, offline, broadcast, and everything. So I turned this off, and I was thinking, that's the end of the story. But then this started happening every time I'm outside of my garrison. If I'm just idle somewhere or I'm in a BG, these stutters are frequent, and they've been getting even more frequent as the time went by. These stutters don't happen on any of my other characters. So on my main rogue Dalaran XD, these stutters happen, and it's something I am unhappy about. This rogue is a rogue I've been playing since back in Cataclysm is when I originally started playing, when this rogue was on a horde side, male blood of rogue. Made it my original as a joke, and I've just invested so much time playing my main rogue. And just to have these stutters happen to me when I'm in BGs, when I'm recording videos, when I'm up in arenas, climbing raiding, when I'm streaming, and these stutters really do bother me. These stutters basically have been the reason some of my videos in the past I would say week haven't been all on par. All of them have been the most amazing videos ever, and I really do appreciate you guys' support for anybody who watches my videos, even if it's, even if I'm going through, let's say, these kind of tough times for me. Because I do take the whole YouTube videos and making rogue gameplay and just making the guides and providing quality, as quality entertainment as I possibly can for you guys. I take that seriously. I didn't used to, but the reason I realized I'm actually taking it seriously, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of cool to be able to share my experience with you guys. So this stutters happen every time I'm PvPing, and they really do bother me. And because I guess of the way that my personality is, it's really hard for me to let go of these stutters, because I keep seeing them over and over and over, and I keep thinking about them, and then I forget to upload a video one day, and I'm just thinking the whole time like, oh man, I spent a whole day trying to look up forums and trying to figure out how to fix the stutter. Things that I've done to fix the stutters: I've tried disabling my add-ons, I've tried removing my WTF cache and interface folder, I talked to guys over Blizzard, I updated my drivers, I showed them my DX diag, my configurations for a while. I even talked to them a bit about coding. I was thinking it was some event updater, maybe with an achievement, and every time it triggers on Battle.net combat or at random, it tries to find an achievement somewhere within the system and gets errors. And I was thinking maybe that was it. The guy at Blizzard said that I've done everything I could in terms of basically fixing as much as I can, and he said all we can do is turn in a bug report for the dev team. So the dev team is going to have to, fix it, I guess. So I'll be able to get on my rogue every hotfix to see if this fixed, but until then, it's really difficult for me to play the rogue. I'm at this point, I guess you can almost call it first world problems, but I'm at a point where having consistent frames is just something I'm so used to, and is the kind of quality I don't want to diminish. So for the time being, and just for my own mental safety, just so I don't go completely insane, thanks to a wonderful viewer, get in combat and no FPS drops. Because of a wonderful viewer, I was able to boost this rogue from level 30 and up to 100. The person's name is Neunmalelf, and it was 60 bones, and I really do appreciate it, man. You've allowed me to play the rogue again. It's been 2 days since I've been level 100. I guess 2 nights, really. This is the second night, and I got as much gear as I could. I am currently trying to find a way where they can get carried in arenas, Tyria carry, or get carried by Furia, who is a monk. He offered to carry me, just so I can catch up on my conquest. I am going to be backed up on conquest by a week or so, but I guess it shouldn't be all that bad, since chances are we're going to have a hell of a long season in WoD anyway. Now, this situation is a bit upsetting to me because it's just my main rogue with all the gear and all the mounts and just how much time I spent on my rogue. Just to the point where it's hard for me to play my rogue and not bother and not have this stutters bother me. I am going to be getting my buddy over here, and we are going to be plugging in a different graphics card to see if there is going to be any changes to the game. Maybe the graphics card issue will solve it, but I do have a second rogue, and I'm going to be gearing him. I just want to be able to... I guess the reason I decided to make a second rogue is so I can concentrate on making videos, go back to that, and be able to provide the same kind of quality for you guys as I have been able to this whole time. You guys know when I really put my mind to it, I can make an awesome video. I can make a hell of a video. But it's really difficult for me to do so when these stutters happen. So in order to bypass these stutters and for my own, I guess, again, mental health, and so I don't go completely insane, second rogue is here. And I'm going to gear him. I really want to go back to playing rogue. And if I can start playing my main, maybe by Legion, then I'll be happy. But if these issues happen, then I guess I won't really be able to play my main that often. And this is really in terms of PvP. I can PvE this main, and chances are I won't get stutters. I'll still probably get stutters because if I'm idle in Stormwind or Garrison, not in Garrison, in Storm Shield, or really out anywhere in the world, I get stutters. And yeah, it bothers me a lot. I don't know, man. I just wanted to share this with you guys to tell you guys what's up, what's been happening on the channel. So if I do start playing another rogue, don't worry about it. It is still Dalaran. It is still me. The rogue's name is Dalaran YT, not Dalaran XD. And I really just did this so I can keep bringing you guys videos. And that's basically, I just wanted to share you guys my thoughts on this. Hopefully... every hotfix I'm going to be seeing this, maybe it'll fix it. Maybe this will be fixed by a Legion. But right now, it's a bit heartbreaking for me to invest so much time on a character and then just get this kind of results. But I'm glad, I'm blessed to have the kind of following, the subscribers that I have this kind of support from you guys, and I really do want to thank you guys. Again, I also want to thank you guys for those that stick with me during my downtimes. Let's say I don't make the best video in the world, or most of the times when that happens means something is bothering me. And I guess this is what's been bothering me since last Wednesday. Currently, the week is looking on the up, and as soon as I can get myself as much conquest as possible on the other rogue, then I can go back to making quality videos. But until then, please do enjoy some monk PvP, some hunter PvP, some of the other tuned PvP. And okay, I have still a few videos of on my main rogue. So hopefully this will get fixed. Hopefully Blizzard will get through this bug as soon as possible. Hopefully the dev team might find a hotfix for this, because this situation, as I said, is basically a unicorn, and this is something that normally shouldn't be happening in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully this explains a little bit of what's been happening in the channel. Again, thank you all for supporting me during my downtimes. That is where the support really does count. It's nice having support when you know it's the brightest, shiniest day out there, but when it's the darkest, most rainy night in the world, and when you guys are there for me, it just that's where it's at, man. That's what makes me really happy to be making these videos, and that's where I can tell, like, that's where the community is at. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. My name is Dalaran, and I'll see you guys in the next video.